If you want apple cider vinegar to actually work, you need to stop treating it like acid in a glass and start using it as a timing and signaling tool. Because the reason it fails for many people is not the brand or even the amount. It is the nervous system response, stomach temperature, and meal context in which it is taken. Apple cider vinegar works through acetic acid, but not because it detoxes you or magically burns fat. It works because it influences gastric emptying speed, vagal nerve tone, insulin signaling, and mineral ionization. And those systems are extremely sensitive to stress and temperature. When apple cider vinegar is taken ice cold or chugged quickly, it can trigger a mild sympathetic stress response that tightens digestion, speeds stomach emptying, and reduces insulin sensitivity, which completely undermines its benefits, especially in people dealing with inflammation, joint stiffness, blood sugar swings, or digestive issues. This is why apple cider vinegar works best when diluted in room temperature or slightly warm water and sipped slowly, because warmth and slow intake support parasympathetic activation that causes calmer gastric motility and more effective digestive signaling. Another detail almost no one explains is that apple cider vinegar should not be used the same way before every meal. Before protein-heavy meals, it supports stomach acid signaling and mineral absorption, helping nutrients actually reach muscles, joints, and connective tissue. And before larger carbohydrate meals, it works by gently slowing the gastric emptying and reducing post-meal glucose and insulin spikes that drive inflammation and fluid retention. Used randomly, it feels inconsistent. Used strategically, it becomes very, very predictable. Now, a lot of people will tell you to use a tablespoon. And for many individuals who tolerate it well, absolutely, there's no question that a tablespoon is appropriate. But the mistake is starting there without knowing how your body responds. The smarter approach is to begin with 1 teaspoon diluted in at least 10 to 12 ounces of room temperature water. Then gradually increase to 1 tablespoon only if digestion feels calmer, not more irritated. More is not more effective with apple cider vinegar. Once the signal is received, increasing the dose does not amplify the benefit. It only increases irritation risk. And the correct way to use it is once per day, 10 to 15 minutes before a targeted meal, not on a stressed empty stomach, and not sipped throughout the day. People with active reflux, ulcer, significant enamel erosion, or those on potassium-altering medications should avoid it or speak with a clinician first. And when it's used correctly, digestion feels calmer, post-meal energy is steadier, joints feel less stiff, and inflammation flare-ups gradually start to decrease. Not because apple cider vinegar heals the body directly, but because it restores the internal signals that allow the body to regulate itself much more efficiently. I hope this video serves you well, and I only wish you and your loved ones only good health. Please leave your comments below, and most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandel.